Greetings, today is June the 30th of 2019. So, allow me to put all my cards on the table. I tend to have a quest for perfection, especially when it comes to props related to Peter Venkman. You may have seen this video where I talked about the Made sign. Oh, that's the one I had back in the 80s. Well, it's wrong. And then here's one that I found online, but the wording is wrong. Oh, and then here's one that's kind of close, but the wording's still not quite right. Had to buy two of those. Oh, and here's one that's perfect, except it's the wrong color. And you may have seen videos that I've done about my shock boxes, the Beckman pH meter. I have 4 of those now. Hey, here's something I found just now while looking for stuff. These are card catalog cards because I thought about doing a photo shoot at the local library, and I forgot I had these. And speaking of cards, have you seen the Uno deck with the regular, original 1984 Ghostbusters images on it? Okay, so you've seen videos I've done in the past about my Zener decks of cards, multiple Zener decks. I got another one. So let's just recap. Recap very briefly, very quickly. 2011, I picked up this set of marked Zener cards from the GB Fans Club. Okay, kind of cool to have at first, but then you look at them and you compare them to the movie and you go, well, the star doesn't quite look right, and the 3 wavy lines are wrong. All the face cards don't look right, and being a marked deck, it doesn't match what's seen in the movie on the backs of the bicycle rider graphic, because there are subtle hints on these backs that tell you what the fronts of the cards are. I'm not going to tell you what it is. And they've got this little diagonal pieces going the wrong way. More about that later. So that was deck numero uno. Then I picked up off of eBay a deck of Zener cards that I thought was going to be really cool and really close to the movie. And for the most part, they were, and I was very excited about them. Couple of minor flaws. Okay, look at that star. That is the star that we see in the movie. It's perfect. It's beautiful. And then you got the wavy lines going on there. Well, close. They are mirror image to what's visible in the movie. The major flaw was that the backs were black, not blue. Uh-oh. Well, you know, it's a movie where khaki jumpsuits look gray, so maybe it has something to do with filters or processing, or I don't know. But I just didn't feel like that was the perfect deck of cards because of that. Deck number 2, which also came with deck number 3, a little bonus regular size deck of cards, and it has not only the 5 Zener symbols to it, but it actually had symbols that aren't in a regular Zener deck. I've done a video about that before, so I won't go over that now. A little card, it just says Psychic Cards. The cards are psychic? Wow, cool. And of course, it's not a rider design on the backs of those. Okay, then I had this wild idea. Take the graphics off of the black deck and print them onto a deck of cards that's good, and maybe even scan these blue backs or something. Aha, better idea. I went to a magic shop. Let me check the name of it. I think it's wholesalemagic.com. I've still got the shipping label here. Wholesalemagic.com. And I ordered as many as they had of blank cards for magicians to have their own graphics printed on. So they had, like, we'll say 13 of them in stock or something like that. And from another website, I ordered 12 more, so I'd have 25, so I could do a full deck just like this and just like this. Here's where I discovered something interesting about the bicycle logo. This is what I alluded to earlier. Because some people print it one way and some people print it the other way. Let me grab a couple of these out and show you what I'm talking about. All right, here's one of each. Now you might be saying, Alex, if it's wrong, just flip it that way. But it needs to be flipped mirror image this way, around the other axis, you see? Look right here. You see this little diagonal piece on there? Where it goes zoop right there, and look at the number of birds right there to the side of the wing of the angel riding the bicycle. Now look at this one, okay? Diagonal piece goes that way, and the 3 are here, okay? Look at them again together. Now watch what happens when I rotate this guy. They still don't match. I can rotate them both. It's not gonna happen. So I had to go back, wait till they were back in stock at the first place, and order more of them. So I had my 25 from one, and I've got, like, I don't know, 17 from the other place. Still, I never could figure out where I wanted to go to have the graphics off of the black deck printed onto there. Plus, the graphics didn't look the greatest in the world. There was going to be a lot of cleanup involved once I scanned them. And when the Ghostbusters Ultimate Visual History book came out, let's put all the cards on the table. I said I was going to put all the cards on the table. When the Ultimate Visual History book came out, I actually was talking to them about the possibility of providing my scans so that they could print a couple of ESP cards, because in an early blurb they said that was going to be there, and I said, I've got a really accurate deck. Whatever reason they chose not to go with that, it did not appear in the finished book. Then I bought another deck of ESP cards that turned out to be exactly like the first black deck that I owned. Maybe just a little tiny bit better condition, but it was a gamble. It was an auction where you couldn't really tell, and it was a buy it now, so I wound up getting another deck like that I didn't even need. Look at what happened to me again. Now this auction was for, same as before, you've got the three wavy lines that are a mirror image from what they should be in the film. But this time, haha, it was a blue deck. And it had asymmetrical details on the bicycle rider pattern in the correct positions. So the only thing wrong with this deck is this guy is mirror image from what he should be. Still not perfect, but we're closer than ever. That's all my cards on the table. Zeener, Zeener, Chicken Diener. Thank you for watching.